Hey Aquarius babes, what's going on? It's your girl, that witch Dani. Happy Halloween, blessed Samhain. I hope I'm giving you water bearer vibes. That was the goal. I know you're not a water sign, you're an air sign, but you are the water bearer in the zodiac with your 2 cups, right? So I wanted to channel the healing, nurturing, water bearer energy. All right, I hope it's working. So we're going to get into your reading. We are going to pick a crystal for you. We are going to pick a angel number for you, a shuffle divination song, a spell for you. So be prepared to do an incantation at the end of this reading. If you have a blue candle, I would recommend, because that's what we're summoning here. Remember, this is a general reading. Take what resonates and leave the rest. To book a private reading with me, the way to do that is in the description box below. And I want to just thank you all for your continued love and support of me and the channel, your generosity, donations, likes, shares, subscribes. I am overwhelmed with gratitude for you, more than you could imagine, I promise. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. And with that being said, let's get into your reading. So your crystal is the organite. It is a object that can be meditated with. You can like see there's always this copper in here, right? And they're pyramidal in shape, because that is like directing the energy to source, but also bringing source energy or the universe energy to you. The copper in here is like a generator, so it will increase the energy of the the crystals and stuff that are inside. So you can use these to meditate. You can keep them near you for like EMF protection, energetic cleansing. They're also just super beautiful. They come in tons of colors. This one happens to be Amazonite chips and gold. And then inside the mandala there's a different little crystal chip, like to kind of represent chakra colors. And then your spiral, right? The energy spiral. That's what all of our energy centers or chakras inside the body look like. So this is what I am using to sort of summon in the energy of your reading today. And let's get started with our significator card and see where this is taking us. So Neptune just retrograded back into Pisces. We have Pluto now stationed direct in your sign. Lots going on. Venus in Libra, we've got Mercury in Scorpio, which is about very deep conversations, going into the mystery, the mysterious, darker underworld realm, right? And Scorpio season is very much about death. Scorpio is the death card in tarot, which really means rebirth, but you have to go through the release process of something first, right? For my beautiful Aquarius, sun, moon, and rising signs, please make sure you are watching your sun, moon, and rising too, to get a general or a better idea of the overall energies that will be affecting you. And we want to look at, with this reading particularly, what are you like transmuting right now? We're in a transformational time. I think everybody is just on the planet. So I want to know, like, what area are you transforming right now? And how can we assist you through it? What is the message for the Aquarius, sun, moon, and rising for this Samhain 2025? Aquarius. Perfect. So when Neptune is direct, it gives us these sort of rose-colored glasses and can cause a lot of illusion. We see things through illusion, or a veil. When it goes retrograde, all of those veils, illusions, and the rose-colored glasses come off, and you see the clarity, the truth of a situation, the truth of a person, the truth of a relationship, whatever it may be, and oftentimes the truth about yourself, right? Which is sometimes difficult to look at, but is all for your highest good. It's all for our healing process, right? So you've got illumination. It's one of my favorite cards in the whole deck, honestly. Skull of light, illumination. So you are illuminating some shadow. What you are like, bringing things up from the underworld, right? Bringing them into your awareness and allowing those truths to be seen. Well done, you. That is not an easy thing to do. I'm very proud of you, Aquarius. So let's get a little deeper here and see what other messages want to come out for you. I call upon the light. I call upon the divine. I call upon Holy Spirit, I call upon my higher self. Bring me the best and highest messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for this Samhain 2025. I'm using the Star Tarot for you guys because your card in Tarot is the Star card. Two Swords at the bottom of the deck. Two of Swords is having to make a decision through illusion, right? With a blindfold. But the King of Swords, now that's clarity. That is absolute truth and clarity. Show me the recent past for Aquarius. What's in the recent past? What's in the recent past for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising? I feel like this deck doesn't want to be shuffled like this today. I'm actually going to do it differently. Hold on. Aquarius. It's telling me what to do. It's telling me how to work with it today, which is good because it's a little big for my tiny carny hands to like shuffle it that way anyway. Four of Pentacles. Eight of Cups. Actually, we're going to get them in present, Spirit says. Okay. In the past, we have Nine of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles. Okay, Star ends up at the bottom of your deck. Okay. In the recent past, we've got anxiety. We're up all night. Something's on our mind. Probably this shadow that was coming up for you to be worked out, to be transmuted. The Knight of Pentacles brings grounding, stable 3D energy in. Now, he's the slowest moving knight in the deck because he brings the money. So, of course, he is. But he's also the most reliable. Slow and steady wins the race, right? He always finishes. And he builds long-term stability for you. Not a quick, you know, foundation that's going to blow over in the first rainstorm, right? This is going to stand forever. And this Knight of Pentacles brought you some awareness about a lack mentality related to money and resources, okay? You were worried about money, really feeling left out in the cold. For some of you, this could even be an abandonment issue that's been coming up. The two may be related. But all this fears about money in the past, it feels like this Knight of Pentacles brought you some clarity, especially now with your present energy saying King of Swords. Like you've found a way to overcome that. Okay, brought in a higher income source, lowered your bills, right? Like, or just let go of the fear. Eight of Cups, you saw something for what it really is and chose to walk away. Not because it was bad or anything like that. Maybe the time was just up. You know, Eight of Cups is not bad. It's just not 10, and you want to get to your 10, right? But Four of Pentacles says it must have taken you a really long time to make that choice. A situation that has been going on a long time because Four of Pentacles is holding on. It's stillness. What is in the near future for Aquarius? It's funny that I went back to shuffling the normal way and the cards were fine with it this time. How do I know? I don't know. You've got another four at the bottom of the deck here, Four of Swords. You've got the Tower, number 16. All right, you've got the Tower. So there is massive, major change coming in. An Ace of Wands, Justice, the Star, and the Hierophant. All major arcana, Aquarius. That is huge. So for those of you who don't know, there are 76 cards in a tarot deck, something like that. 78 cards in a tarot deck. Only 22 of the 78 are major arcana. And they represent massive, major, complete and total life changes. Not just your day-to-day, you know, energy like the minor arcana are, which there are 56 of. So you have an Ace of Wands. This is a new beginning, a new opportunity to follow a passion, something you are very fired up about. Justice is karma. This comes in to restore balance, okay? Something has been very out of balance in your life, probably in more areas than one, and it's about to be restored for you by the universe because you've karmically earned it, right? You're in star card energy. Everyone knows it's my favorite card in the deck. It's hanging right here behind me in that frame. The star card represents hope above all. This is a card of hope and healing, but it's also all of your dreams coming true, all of them. So you have a wish fulfillment coming in with this Justice card, okay? Something you've karmically earned. And the Hierophant, because you spiritually are leveling up, which normally happens after a tower, a dark night of the soul, something like that, right? You learn a painful lesson, you accept it instead of ignoring it and repeating cycles. You close out a chapter and you level up. So you are definitely leveling up. And this is soon. My readings don't go out more than like 90 days, so this is the near future. So prepare for your wish fulfillment with that star card and a whole lot of healing, okay? And this is meant for you. What's meant for you will never miss you, so you don't have to worry that it's going to like disappear on you or you're going to do something to fuck it up or something like that. You're not. Don't worry about it. You are in attract, don't chase energy, so don't chase. Just sit there and attract. Illuminated, right? Your path is illuminated. We got that message loud and clear. All right. Can you tell me more about the tower for Aquarius? Why is the tower here for Aquarius? Tell me more about this tower for Aquarius. Defense. It's Taurus energy. Mars in Taurus, which is, Mars is the planet of war. So you have really defended yourself in some situation, defended who you are, stood up for what you believe in and your values. Maybe in a family situation, something you felt like you weren't heard about for a very long time. And you chose to just defend yourself in your stance. And that is always rewarded. Spirit loves it when we do that. Yeah, you have charity here, so which is Saturn and Cancer energy, and that's about your house and home. How, like, you know, 4 is home, family. That's the house of home and family. It's Cancer's ruled house. But charity meaning like you are due for a gift. There is a gift coming to you. There's charity coming to you. And we have house 6, which is Virgo ruled. Well, Venus in Virgo really, and it's saying caution. I'm sorry, this is Mercury in Virgo. Caution. Okay, why are they being cautioned? What should they be worried about or cautious of for Aquarius? What do they need to be cautious of? 6th house is related to like your daily routines, your health, organization, you know, Virgo ruled. You've got Venus in Gemini with flattery. In the 3rd house, which is communication, Mercury ruled. Beware of flattery. Someone could just be saying what you want to hear. They don't really mean it. What else? What should they be cautious of? What does Aquarius need to be cautious of? Or don't flatter yourself. Like, make sure you're staying grounded here. Organization, again, this one is Capricorn energy. Empathy, secrets, Scorpio energy. Bluff, like a lie. And they're blindfolded. Failed. Indecision. You have friendship, innovation, ruled by you. Control and isolation. Okay, there's a lot of messages here. Your innovations, what you are creating and doing with your life, do it in private, do it in quiet. If you have a business partner or something, cool, share it with them. But otherwise, create in private. You can celebrate in public when it's out and created and done, okay? Be cautious of trying to overly control an outcome here or what you are trying to manifest, because you may be actually blocking what is meant for you from coming in, and you may be blocking something that's bigger and better than what you're trying to manifest from coming in. Okay. Some of y'all may have a friendship here that is not what you think it is. There's a person around you that you cannot trust. You cannot trust, and you're not seeing it clearly. Friendship, bluff, secrets. Someone's going to spill your secrets, or they want your secrets. They want to do what you're doing, something like that, okay? Organize your mind. Organize your thoughts, because you have an energy of indecision here. So what you need to do is ignore the flattery, whether we're flattering ourselves or it's coming from others that are just trying to, I don't know, suck up to you to get a piece of what you're doing. I don't know. But lend an empathetic ear to others when you can, okay? Someone's going to say a secret to you that I think is really going to blow your mind. I do. It's going to change everything for you. Okay, but organize your mind, organize your thoughts so that you can follow your heart when this decision needs to be made, not your head, okay? Air sign. This is going to be a follow your heart, follow your passion. Anything else you want to tell Aquarius? Anything else for Aquarius? Assertion, Aries energy, the sun in Aries, house 1, the house of self. You have egotism here. So, you know, be who you are, proudly and unabashedly and unapologetically. Let your light shine here, okay? Assert your power. Let the whole world know who the fuck you are, okay, Aquarius? Keep your ego in check, of course, but you could peacock it a little bit. A little bit. Aries, restlessness, and Pisces, escape. You're ready to move on. You're ready to travel. You're ready to expand your horizons and expand your world. You're fucking bored. Power. Stand in your power. Let's go. Let's do this. Let's see what you're made of. All right. Show the whole goddamn world. 4 of Swords, which is like self-love, healing, restoration vibes. All right. We are going to, of course, read from the Seasons of the Witch Samhain Oracle. How could we not? It is my favorite of all of the Season of the Witch oracles, which I now have a full set of. So thank you to everyone that donated to the channel or gifted them to me. For Aquarius, please. Sorry. I thought I had my phone on Do Not Disturb. I guess I don't. Best and highest messages for the Aquarius, please. What is their Samhain 2025 message from the Ancestor Witches? What is their message, sisters? I'm scrying at the same time as doing your reading, so if you see me staring off, I'm scrying. I'm seeing like you're really shining your light, all right? Your light is shining bright. You're getting more comfortable with being seen. And illuminated like an exit sign, like, hey, your way out of this, or your way to your new path, or whatever, it's over here, it's this way, like, come with me. And you just see it and have that clarity you've been looking for. For Aquarius, please, sun, moon, and rising signs, what is their Samhain 2025 message from the ancestors? You have Spider, number 37, Journey, number 24, Divination, number 14, Journey, that looks just like what I was just seeing. I'll show it to you in a sec. Coming of Winter, card 11, the house you rule, Seduction, card 35, and Rebirth, number 31. So Rebirth, perfect timing, Scorpio season, right? There's death in all that awakens, for it isn't blissful nor painless. It's a mighty rising, O flame resurrected. It isn't painless to watch everything crumble to ash or have an ego death. But when you rise from it, when you phoenix from it, it is worth every ounce of pain you went through times 50. And you'll be so grateful for it, no matter how much it hurt. You will. The day will come. Seduction. Hear the roaring flames with the masterful trance that calls upon heaving chest. Give in to its alluring grip, if you please, but heed my warning of the claws that draw blood without mercy. This is about igniting your passions and following them, but also being careful not to get too blown off your course by temptation or like overindulgence or something, you know? But definitely allowing that flame, like go dance naked under the full moon on November 5th. I believe it's the Baver moon anyway. Why the fuck do you guys watch me? Coming of winter. Number 11. I'm sure you guys aren't seeing these well because of the fucking ring light, but okay. It comes in lullabies, deep within your mirrored flesh. Atlas, it is time to lay your quivering chest upon the winter's coming. So, you know, winter is when we hibernate, right? Or animal kingdom, right? They hibernate. And you spend time within, self-reflection, going to the underworld, doing your shadow work. Letting go and shedding what you need to prepare yourself for being reborn in the spring with the rest of the plants and things that are going to bloom, right? Divination. Take a breath. Take it twice. Insightful reflections are guided by light. So stillness, get quiet, center yourself, take a few breaths, and listen for the guidance of the ancestors and your guides. You can use divination tools like tarot or pendulums or scrying, but you can just listen. You can feel it. Let's do Spider, which was the first one that came out. Obviously my least favorite card because I'm terrified of them. It's number 37. What a wild web we weave, dear child. A delicious mystery untamed. Mystery coming through again. What is the web you're weaving? What are you creating? Do you know? Because your thoughts become things. And the energy doesn't give you what you want. It gives you who you are. It gives you what matches the vibration you give out. So what are you really weaving here? What's the vibration you're giving out? Does it align to what you want and where you want to go? Does it support the journey you want to take? With that being said, journey. I love this card. It's exactly like what I was seeing in scrying there when that exit sign came up. All right. Oh, and she naked. She butt ass with that braid down her crack. 50 Shades vibes. Daughters of our mother, walkers of the unknown, take with you on this journey all that you hone, but she's naked. Take with you all that you hone, because all that you hone is inside of you, right? Material shit, whatever, you know, comes, goes, whatever. But all that you have at the end of the day, and will always have if you're stripped of everything and have tower moments and ashes falling, is what is inside of you. Your light, your higher self, your connection to source in the universe. Your heart and your ability for empathy. Your ability for self-reflection and self-mastery. And your ability to know where you're going and just flow there effortlessly. And your adventurous side. It's my favorite thing about you. Follow that adventurous journey. Follow that path. See where it goes. Who cares if you don't know? Who cares? Okay? Yeah, have a plan, but you have to bend. You have to be moldable. You have to ebb and flow like the curves of a river. Right? Without breaking. Bend, don't break. Okay? Okay. felt like I was lecturing you a little bit there. I didn't mean to. If I was and got preachy, I'm sorry. Which is, while you're here, will you please give us another message for my beloved Aquarius, the magical, powerful man of the hour, sun, moon, and rising Aquarius. What is your message for the water bears? Number 34, the witch hunter and danger. Wow, this is giving us the same kind of vibes. You have number 33, a master teacher number, with poison, thorn, and low vibration. You have broken branch and heartache, number 29. Feeding crows, transformation, number 3. The hanging bones, you're seeing the signs. What'd I tell you? And look, dancing fucking naked, getting your freedom around a fire. Did I not just say to do this? Did I not just say to do this? So how do you defend yourself from those that are jealous or after you or have their eye on you or don't wish you well and put you in danger? How do you defend yourself against those low vibrations on your journey, on your path? You keep your vibration high. They can't touch you then. Music and dancing, number 1 ways to clear energy off of you, especially heavy energy, and raise your vibration. The number 1 way. But let me tell you, dancing around a fire. At the drum circles, like I drum half the time, and then the other half of the time I'm like, you know, gypsy in my gypsy skirt and bedazzled bra top, like just dancing around the fire like a absolutely free, wild, feral being. And I fucking love it. I wish I could do it every day of my life. Do it. So you are going to see the signs. Trust and believe that, okay? I know that you may be dealing with this broken branch, the loss of a relationship, a friendship, a job, a family situation, some situation coming to an end. But it's okay. You're feeding crows. You're transforming. So let it happen. What's meant for you will never miss you. If that person is really, truly your person, and you've chosen to take a twin flame journey, they'll come back. You'll find each other again when the energy's right. What's meant for you will never miss you. If that, friend is meant for your highest good, they'll be back. And if they're not, they won't be. And that you should be grateful for. A lower vibration will lower your vibration, but you can't bring them up to your high vibration. They haven't done the work to get there yet. They're not there yet. But being around low vibrational people, situations, keeping yourself in that space, that is a trap. It is a trap. And you won't get through all the lessons you're meant to experience in this lifetime. And then you'll have to come back here and do it again. I don't care how much it hurts. I'll let anything go that I have to in order to finish this Earth mission that I'm on. And for most of y'all, it's Earth school, because I don't want to come back here. Sorry, but I don't. It's the densest energy in the entire universe. It ain't super fun. It's super heavy. Where are my cards for your spell? I had everything laid out before I started, and now nothing is here. How does that happen, y'all? Okay. I just want to find the spell book, though. Un moment, s'il vous plaît. Sorry, keep you waiting. Here we go. Okay. Let's get your sacred oracle first, I'm hearing. Your symbol. Okay. What is Aquarius's sacred symbol? What is supporting them at this time? I knew that was coming. I did. All right. You've got a karmic path here. You are dealing with healing a lot of ancestral or past life karma in this lifetime. You are. You really, really are. And it's hard. It's hard, but you need to clear it. It has to be cleared for you to continue your journey, for you to vibe up to 5D. I know a clearing vow ceremony that can be done to clear your Akashic records. Like any time in life that you've ever said, like, I promise I'm going to love you forever in all lifetimes, that created an actual contract in your Akashic records that has to be removed, because you'll never find true love in this lifetime if you promised yourself to someone in a different one for all lifetimes, right? You have to clear all of these vows and contracts and things out, and ancestral karma that you may be paying for, and your own past life debts that you have not yet finished repaying, okay? So maybe I will take a break from filming the Halloween and Samhain readings and do that and post it. Okay, Saturn energy, okay? Saturn is about the karmic path. Saturn is one of your rulers. You're ruled by Saturn and Uranus. You have the talisman, which has been coming up a lot. It doesn't have to be a key, but the skeleton key does kind of make a cool talisman. And you can do my charging your tools, your magical tools, little spell to really anoint this, right, and empower it. But it doesn't have to be a key. It could be a pentagram, which is a great sacred symbol to use as a talisman, or something that really resonates for you, that you charge up and that you wear to know that you're protected, to know that you can be brought back to center right away by it, and that you are intuitive and you know where to go and you're supported here. You know what I mean? All of those things. So find yourself a talisman for sure. It's number 31 too, which is Halloween. And your Samhain Oracle reading message was number 31 too. So do that. Honor an ancestor. That's what we do on Samhain. If you have like a piece of someone else's jewelry or something, let that be your talisman. And finally, the butterfly with transformation, 19. How many transformation messages is that now? I think 4 different decks at this point have given you a message that you're transforming. Yeah, something like that. Okay, let's do your spell. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. They're talking to me. Okay, what's the message you want Aquarius to hear? Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, please. What is the message for the Aquarians? Sun, Moon, and Rising. The 12th house, introspection. Pisces energy. Neptune just retrograded back into Pisces. Neptune is Pisces ruler, and Pisces rules the 12th house. And the 10th house, Capricorn ruled with authority. These are numbers 48 and 50, so they are showing your journey here. And you source the sun at the bottom of the deck. This is being super hyper energized for you. The 10th house of authority, that it's like your public image. Yes, it's career-based. Capricorn is very career-centric, but it's about like your public image, like how you're seen for your expertise or your career, or like whatever. Reflect on that. Reflect on how you think the outsiders in the public see you, and reflect on if that matches who you truly are. Are you showing the real you? Are you really standing in your light and your power and allowing yourself to be seen the way we are supposed to? You know, when we get to a place where we genuinely can't stand people anymore, can't stand to be around people, etc., that happens because we're really unhappy with ourselves and our life. We don't want to be seen, and we blame it on the other people just being annoyed by their presence. But it's because it shines a light on our shadow of not being proud of who we are right now, or happy with where we are right now, or what we're doing, and whatever. It causes anger and frustration and the inability to cope with people when we're not secure in who we are, or proud of who we are. Taurus, cultivate. Cultivate. It rules the house of finances and like luxe living and luxury, you know. So cultivate abundance for yourself here. But you can't do that if you don't even know who you are and you don't stand in authority with it. Proudly be who the fuck you are, because you're magical ass Aquarius. I know that you need freedom. I know that you need a lot of alone time. That's fine. You should have it. I know you tend to be very stoic, even detached sometimes. You can still be all of those things, but shine who you are brightly, stand in your light and your power. What's the message for Aquarius? I didn't pull these cards, this deck, for any other sign, but Spirit clearly wanted you to get a healing message. This is the White Light Oracle. I think I'm seeing a sound frequency coming through for you. A healing frequency. For Aquarius, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Aquarius. Okay. Karuta Saparna, number 42. I don't know what the hell that means. And I don't know where the book is, so we might have to look that up. Telepathy of Terra Mater. Number 36. They both have these same vibrational images on it. Look at that. It's almost like, you know, this, sacred geometry, their connection to source. It's on my tattoo. I think there's another one. For Aquarius, please. Aquarius. Sun, Moon, and Rising. I understand. Aquarius, you know how your job is about collective energy. You're sort of responsible for the collective energy of Earth and pushing us forward technologically and spiritually and in all these growth ways. You just helped the whole of the collective. Spirit wants me to do a separate video where each sign gets their white light healing oracle message and the sound frequency that will support them. And it comes with an incantation that you do to actually heal whatever it is that you need to heal right now. So I am not going to finish reading these to you in this reading. I am going to film that the way Spirit asked me to. I hope that is okay. And thank you for guiding me to that message. That was pretty cool. It was pretty fucking cool. It was magical. All right, my beloveds. Finally, ancestor witches, thank you for staying with us. Sisters, what is the message that Aquarians need to hear to support them in their transformation journey this Samhain? Sun, Moon, Rising, Aquarius placements. Neptune is going to be retro in Pisces through December, until like December 5th, I think. We have the full moon coming up November 5th, which will be, I believe, in Taurus. And we have a Mercury retrograde starting about the same time. So just in time for the holidays and to have to deal with your family, you will have massive communication issues. I just heard that song, know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away. Not every battle is worth fighting. Choose them wisely. Maintain a higher perspective and accept people for where they are in their journey and that they just may not be where you are. For Aquarius, please, Sun, Moon, and Rising, what is their message for this Samhain 2025? Come on. Interesting. Why is it taking so long? Because this is a message that you have been working on uncovering for a very, very, very long time. That's what I'm hearing. Sigil, symbols, like the sacred symbols that we pulled for you. It's card number 14. It's fucking cool. I have a whole like section in my spell book where I drew like all of these different sigils, and you can use these just like a talisman. Like if you want like protection right now, there's a sigil that is for protection. You can draw it and just have it with you all the time. Look at it all day on your desk while you're working, or one for, you know, love, one for clarity or connecting to higher self or your soul purpose. There's sigils for everything. I will try to remember to post my sigil pages, the ones that I know, for you guys. Okay, but let's read the message. Awaken and transform your consciousness with the power and energy of magical symbols. Mysterious symbols embedded into spells and candles and for other magical purposes is the sign of powerful witchcraft indeed. As all witches know, the very act of magic begins with a purpose that is birthed through intention. So as a witch, you must take full responsibility for your thoughts and words and be consciously aware at every moment. For witchcraft is not just an array of random symbols and incoherent mutterings. No, instead, magical symbols are fused with specific intention, depending on the purpose, and are most vital when it comes to sending and speeding up your magic. Herein lies the power that you seek. It's time to step up and take control of your magic by being inventive. A sigil is a personally created symbol encoded with magical meaning, intention, and purpose to make spells powerful and fast-working. The power comes from the act of designing the symbol while focusing on the intent of its purpose, thus transforming and encoding the meaning and its magical potential into your subconscious. Activating the sigil by simply staring at it gives immediate access to your full potential and magical power. So get creating in your own unique way. Make sigils that are witchy, pretty, or just plain. And remember that the power comes from the coding process through your intention. The power of creation truly lies in your hands. You're ready to power up with sigil magic. Create and draw sigils of protection, love, abundance, self-power, anything that you need. Add power symbols to baking, water bottles, your house, your spells, your rituals. You will see tangible results. Now, I'm going to give you the incantation to connect to this energy. So if you have a candle that you want to light to follow along with me, go ahead and do that now. Crystals you want to empower. If you already have a sigil, bring it out, draw it now. Empower it with all the collective in your coven behind you. And my magic too. Magical symbols and glyphs represent powerful purpose, creative intent. Spells now effective to cast and entrance, empowering all witches to rise and advance. Sigil magic is worked with harm to none. So mote it be, there it is done. I empower the sigil of everyone that will watch this video, this timeless video, whenever they find it. I empower their sigil, and I empower their intention by the power of 3 times 3. This is my will, so mote it be. So to create a sigil, you want to write down your intention, erase all of the vowels, and then repeat the words. Now arrange the remaining letters into a single glyph, a sigil, okay, to make it look like a power symbol. Activate your sigil by drawing the symbol and stare at it until the shape appears to wobble or move, and it will. Your sigil is now activated and is ready to use, but once it has been used, destroy it. A new sigil can easily be created for each intent and purpose. I like it. I think you had an amazingly powerful and profound reading, Aquarius, which does not surprise me. And maybe a little bit on the heavy side right now. The energy feels a little low. Not like low, you're low vibe. You're certainly not. But I feel a little tired. Like I feel a little zenned out, you know, like I've been meditating all day or like at Soho Spa. So let's break this with a Rebel deck message. For Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, please, what is the message that they need to hear? Sun, Moon, Rising, Aquarians. Stop trying to change people. That shit never works. Let's see what you're reading. You do you. Forgive. Let that shit go. Shame, regret, and guilt, those are just bullshit. Shame, regret, and guilt are bullshit. So is holding a grudge. Forgive. We're all just here to learn. None of us are perfect. I don't believe that most of us ever want to hurt another person, that is our true intention. Yeah, there's narcissistic pieces of shit out there, but I believe that is not the rule. I believe that is the exception. And most people are just trying to survive being triggered by past hurts and relationship wounds and childhood scars and what they learned about love from their toxic parent relationship, their parents' toxic relationship, or from growing up in a tumultuous house. You know, nobody's perfect. We don't have to be. If we were, we wouldn't be here. This is school. We're here to learn. We need to be forgiving and gentler with people. I mean, sure, if you've, been forgiving 3 times and the person still refuses to accept that you've said, I don't like to talk about that, or please don't say things like that, or say it that way, or whatever, and they continue to disrespect your boundary, that's different. Walk away. Walk away. But please keep that empathetic and compassionate ear and remember how much we're all going through right now. This is a really hard time to be on Earth. Don't believe every shitty thought you have. Thoughts can be sneaky, lying bastards. Shit is going down with your job. Reevaluate, change your perspective, or fucking quit. If you are not happy, why are you staying? Why do we allow ourselves to be pigeonholed by the bullshit matrix belief that I can't survive and I won't be okay unless I stay and suffer? We're not fucking meant to suffer. We just don't listen. And we bought into the matrix 9 to 5 bullshit. Break it. You're Aquarius. You're the weirdos. You're the innovators. You're my peeps. I'm a Leo. I'm your axis. We're each other's mirror. Fucking break it. Happy Halloween. Blessed Samhain. Celebrate your ancestors. I will see you for a live for Samhain. Probably not on that night because I'll be partying. But we're going to do something. And check your sun, moon, and rising signs. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that you are alerted every time that I go live or post new content. And I will see you all very soon. I love you so insanely much, spooky witchy babes. Love and light.